I have to confess. I didn't intend my highlight to be quite that dark, but you can always make it a bit lighter. If it goes too light, then that does not depict the reality of the lighting on black hair or black fur. So, but that said, let's go a little bit lighter. I think that's a little bit better now. Let's see how that looks on the nose. That's more like it. Now, I'm still being fairly crude with my brushwork. Now, what I mean by that is I am taking care. I'm doing the best I can with this brush to mimic the areas of highlight and so on that I'm seeing. And as it happened, the brush has frayed quite nicely, and I quite like these multiple brush strokes that I'm getting at the moment. But I'm not overly concerned about getting it exactly right, and that kind of keeps the work fresh and spontaneous. And also, if I do end up with areas that I'm not too happy with, I'm going to be coming back in with my interactive acrylics in a bit, so I can correct anything I need to. All right, so time to work on the other animal. So let's grab some of the lemon yellow. I've cleaned my brush out. I'm going to grab a touch of cadmium red that I just added to my palette. Let's grab a bit more. Now, that's not mixing up a very, sorry, I was off camera there. That's not mixing up a very deep orange. And the reason is, I think, the pot of paint I've been using, I haven't used for a while, so I think all the pigment has settled at the bottom. So I'm just going to go and give that a good stir. I shall return. Right, we'll try that again. Here's the red, looking a lot healthier than it was. And we'll mix that in with the lemon yellow as previously planned. A little more red. Keep going. Backing up with the yellow again. And I'm going to add just a touch of burnt umber in there, just so that it's not too vibrant. Again, not that it matters too much, because I can always adjust the colour, but now we can come onto this foreground animal. Let's do a similar trick. We're going to paint over the vast majority of the burnt umber that I put down before. So just adjusting the shape of the top of the head there. Now, I'm not simply colouring in my drawing as I do this. I am referring constantly to the reference photo, because yeah, the initial drawing I did was very loose and quite minimal, really, in terms of the level of description that I included. But again, I'm using the frayed end of the brush to introduce a little bit of a frayed edge to the regions of orange I'm putting down. Now, this part of the